What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a first on the channel, and it's going to be a pack opening. If you missed it yesterday, my OOTP Perfect Team set came out. I was able to curate this 12-card set from a list that I gave Snaggle J that was way too long. He probably looked at it like, come on, dude, how am I supposed to pare this down to 12? But I think he did a great job. We're going to be looking to pull some of my cards. I mean, it ranges from a 73 Jose Ramirez, excuse me, to a 100 peak Verlander. Now, I know the card that y'all were looking for that wasn't in there was a Curtis Granderson. He was on the list, of course. More or less anybody that you could think of that you would loosely to heavily associate with me as a player I really like, they were on the list. Because I'm literally an infant, I gave him a list of 69 hitters and 69 pitchers. I'm a clown. But hopefully we can get some of these cards today. There you see them. Next, hopefully you see them in my inventory. We've got 100 packs. It's go time. By the way, there's 67 and 56. Cool. But 8 games back. Oh, wait, what? Playing pretty well. 545. That's not overrated. But dang, we're far back. We're 5.5 back in the wild card. Dang. Okay. Got work to do. Well, when we pull peak Verlander, that'll fix everything. So let us begin. I don't think it matters which one you click, by the way. Because I don't think you would be able to know which one, you know. Because it doesn't matter. Why am I talking about it? Mike Kopilov. I love, Matt Hergis, the depth that they go to. Ian Kennedy. The depth that they go into with these cards, it's insane. It's really, really insane. All right, let's move on to the next pack. Oh, saw silver and I'm like, give me the Evaldi or the Ramirez. All live series. Okay. Next. Did I click it? I thought I had the pack sound on, but I don't think it is on. That Terry Poole, for a while, was at least going for a little something. I think that game audio is coming through. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, you know why? Well, never mind. I'm an idiot. I think it goes away once you leave the screen, so that's why it wouldn't show up on my little monitor thing. Don't worry about it. Chico Carrasquel. I've never heard of that person. That's a great name. Granny Hamner, also a great name, but I'm familiar with that card. There's many iterations of that Steve Hamilton. I've seen this card. I do not know who Steve Hamilton is. Is that 64? 64, okay. I was going to say 84 even. I was only 3, so. I love learning about these players. So I really like to, I get like that Chico Carrasquel. I kind of want to look him up, just see what he was about. Sometimes you learn interesting facts, sometimes it's boring. It's just like a, standard 6-year career, even shorter, standard like 2-year career, but they picked the one of the two that was pretty good and turned it into a card. I just like that though, because it's really reaching into the depths of the history of the game. By the way, obviously I want to pull my set, as many of my cards as I can, but some big diamond hits I would not be angry about. Bing Miller. That's such a 1929 name, it's not even funny. Of course your name is Bing Miller. But, Bing Miller, kind of decent. And the beauty of this is, if you're not playing tournaments, but you play Perfect Team, I say you're not leveraging your inventory, right? Because you're only collecting to have the best of the best cards that you could have to make your best team. Totally fine. The beauty of tourneys is that you get to use a bunch of these lower and mid-tier cards. And I always find fun in that. Don't get me wrong. I love using a souped-up Albert Bell. That's why I put him in my set. But it's pretty cool to play with like Silver Jose Ramirez because he's a diamond right now. So I was really glad that he picked that year. That was the year that I wrote down for the Ramirez card. I wrote a year for each one too. 51 Goose Gossage. as in 1994. So he's kind of on the downward trajectory. But I tell you what, for a iron, they call them irons in this game, common in MLB The Show. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The bottom line is just most goose cards are pretty good. Obviously, you can get some high tier ones that will either come out soon or already out. The crazy thing about this game is you don't even know everything that's out, because sometimes something is just not available on the market very often, and like 10% of the population has it. Cookie Lavagetto. Come on! That's an amazing name, man. That's an amazing name. I had this idea of like I would, you know, all these interesting names that I liked, I would kind of like look them up on this episode, but that would take, with 100 packs, come on. I'm asking you to strap in for like 2 hours at that point. Although you can't go to the movies anymore, so maybe I'll make you a pack opening movie. A baseball history movie. The most boring one ever. A dork goes through baseball reference pages of old players he's never heard of. Another live series. I've got a lot of live series cards. My inventory is pretty deep at this point, so the live series cards don't really get me going. OTP does hook your brother up with some points to get packs too, so that's also helped my inventory get as deep as it is. Tom Ferrick, Chuck Cartier, you shall call me as such. That Washington Senators logo is cool. So they don't have the rights to put the pictures of all the non-live series players. If they're in the game right now, they've got that, but they can use the card, and so they end up coming a lot of times with these really interesting logos from the era that the card is from. You know, this 2018 Brandon Workman, that's just 2018, so that's that Red Sox logo. But then there's like a badass Carl Yastrzemski that they put a cool old school logo on. So I think they do well within the limitation that they have of not being able to use facial cards. I think they come up with cool stuff, like the different types. Like I like these different types. Corbin Burns is our silver. Frank Viola, pretty nice there. Paul Moscow, great first name. Stupid. Oh, it's frozen. Confetti has frozen. Come on, let's get a big hit here. Right now, we haven't even gotten a gold, let alone whatever type it is. I mean, it's not for my set, okay, but like let's just get a gold here. 6 live series, you know, I'm dipping right out of that pack. Oh, there it is. You just gotta bring it into existence. Ron Peranowski. Scroll over him, see what kind of performance he's got. Scott Heeman. Okay, that's pretty good. The 90 movement, so movement ties to home run allowance. That's pretty good for a lefty. That could be a nice little gold card to use in certain tournaments. I'm intrigued by that. Worst thing you can have from relievers is giving up home runs too. You know, I'll give a little leeway for a starting pitcher that has a mediocre, sometimes poor movement, depending on what level and everything I'm at. If their stuff and control are good enough, but relievers, you're really, Sonny Gray, you're really tempting fate there. Oh, double gold pack, Lou Burdett, let's go. I'm familiar with this card. Pete Vukovic. See, now he goes the other way. Like, his stuff isn't that good, which relates to strikeouts, of course, but an 86 movement with 95 control, heck yeah. And that's a starter, so, you know, you want to have good defense then, because he's not going to get a lot of strikeouts, but that's easy to kind of fit into a team. I like that card. That's good. That's a good pickup. Joey Votto. Love Joey Votto, but man, when I see a silver, I'm looking for Evaldi, Lance Johnson, or Jose Ramirez. Give me that Lance Johnson, please. I would be so happy to pull that one. Boom. Double Johnny Cueto. Oh, Keith Moreland. Sick double Johnny Cueto. So nice. I like the fun little silver cards. Like, ooh, how can I finagle that? I love playing silver tourneys. And tournaments are free, by the way, to enter, so it behooves you to enter them. Even if you think you're a little bit outclassed, it's small samples. I mean, the sim can be in your favor. You can run hot, pull some prizes, just for trying to tourney. Now, within reason. You know, if you enter a open one, so there's no cap on who you can use, and you're coming in with your bronze squad, not sure that's going to go well against a team of all 95 or better. I don't think so. You know, I say, if you name your kid Psy and he just makes it to the majors, that's pretty good. Now, I don't know if they named him Psy because of Cy Young in any capacity, but if you kind of mapped out that you wanted to have a baseball player and he actually made the pros, that's a win. That's a win. That's so hard. What a name. Creepy Crespi. We got Cookie Lavagetto and Creepy Crespi. It's amazing. If you have a funky name from history, OOTP is going to find a way to get a card for you. Hopefully you did something with your life. And no, I already looked. Jim Whalewander did not, so they couldn't even really finagle a card with him. Not even a plausible iron card. Steve Woodard, I remember him. Because with the iron cards, you have to make something that could plausibly find some success in like an iron tourney if you're going to make the card, because then you're just like, well, otherwise why? I mean, I'm sure there's some worthless ones, but I doubt from ones that they made. I feel as far as like, you know, maybe some worthless live series ones, but as far as like the ones they made, I think there's like a somewhat of a purpose behind all of them. He could play in this type of lineup or this. But I love that Lance Painter's getting some shine. Blue Moon Odom, what another great name, jeez. And he's got the 82 control. So, you know, you got a green and a blue, just looking at it visually. Anything in that range is a quality stat, and 2 of the 3. Now, I mentioned a reliever who gives up homers, 39 movement, terrifies me, so I'm not using him, but I encourage y'all to, against me and my power-laden squad. I'm just kidding, there's not a lot of power in iron tournaments. Sunwoo Kim. Jerry Lump or Lumpy. Funny either way. Logan Allen looks like Nick Swisher just put on a few pounds and came back to baseball as a pitcher. Ghostface. So in my stream we call, because of this game, cards without a face, Ghostface cards. And like, for some reason the most popular one became a guy from San Francisco named Abital Avelino. But then they gave him a face. Oh, gold. Walker Buehler. They gave him a face in OOTP and MLB The Show. The original Ghostface, no longer a Ghostface. It's got a perfectly nice face, but I don't know. I miss it. I'm just kidding. Sean Chacon, my goodness. I wonder if he ever truly generated fantasy value for folks as a reliever. Because his saves, he'd get like a decent amount of saves, but they would come with like a 5.5 ERA and just the highest whip ever. And I just wonder, it's like, were the 30 saves even worth it? Could you have possibly outclassed those ratios by getting those saves? I don't think so. JC Romero. 70 more to go. For a certain point, we'll probably get rid of the animation to where all 6 pop out and flip. Maybe at the halfway point. Just in the interest of some time. Oh, 69 left. Noise. Idiot. Travis Darno. B. Lance Johnson. Why can't you just be Lance Johnson? Tony Womack. Huge base stealer in his day. Big Al. I mentioned no real power. Ooh, Ruben Gomez. I mentioned no real power in iron tournaments. He kind of qualifies as power with a 64. Because basically, I mean, to have anything in the 80 power range kind of already puts you in bronze, I think. Ooh, old school Frank White. Ugh. Nice defense. He was an unsung hero of 1977. Dwight Smith Jr. Dwight Smith Jr. did such a great job with the Orioles in that MLB The Show Players League. They were using real teams. So he was outclassed. You know, just being honest about it, like not trying to be rude to his teammates. And he put up a hell of a fight. Brendan Ryan, that's going to be a defensive stud for sure. That dude could play defense. Oh. John Lackey. Oh, Dylan G. See, I think this style, where it like says it on the side or whatever, I think that's 2000s based cards. I think there is some uniformity to the era that they're from. Could be wrong. Maverick Brett Phillips. Mike Pagliarulo. Come on. Ugh. Dang. Moving on. Sorry, Daniel Hudson. Come on. Let's just say we've seen a lot of Orioles since I said that. And since most cards are filled with bronzes and irons, now, I'm not sure that George Spencer had any redeeming qualities, so maybe I was wrong about that earlier part. We need to see some teal, man. The diamond has that teal backing, and when it pops up, it's so exciting. Doesn't even matter. You know, obviously you get like a cheap Live Series one, and you were hoping to hit big, but man, I'll open any diamond. Richie Scheinblum. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Man, you go on the auction house with regularity, you'll run into a new card every day. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Ooh, Mel Stottlemyre became a brilliant pitching coach. Yo, and then the Chris Sabo's pretty nice too. He's got elite defense and speed. He can hit a little bit in lower tiers, I think particularly against lefties. And then George Blayholder. Interesting. 1934. Come on, we still need teal, though. That was a pretty good pack, though. I don't want to... You know, you're always looking for diamonds, but you'll take a silver gold pack. Sometimes you get those double golds. I think Alvin Dark has some higher end cards for his career, too. And I like that when they have, like, different iterations. Like, there's a... I think they're both iron. Right era. Lance Johnson was in that era. But give me the Lance Johnson. I think there's an Alan Trammell and Lou Whitaker iron. And so you can use both of them on the lower tier. And there's like a Tom Brookins. You can put together the whole Tigers infield of commons. Irons, excuse me. Michael Saunders, that one-hit wonder. He just couldn't stay healthy. And that was the problem. This guy's named George Zvernik. That's a cool name. He's got really nice control. Just couldn't strike me out. And they do try to scale the strikeouts to the era, you know, so some of these, like, heck, even like the 90s. Oh, first diamond, let's go, Thor. Heck yeah. Like I said, I'll take it. I'm always happy to pull a diamond. We want some big fish for sure, but I'll take diamonds all day. But yeah, like pitchers, even as recently as the 90s, have comically low strikeout rates. But if they still led their league, you know, they'll draw like a 95 rating, even though their strikeout per 9 compared to present day one doesn't hold up. But they're doing it the right way. You got to scale it, or else it wouldn't be fair. The idea isn't so much that you're bringing these players into 2020 and plopping them in as is. Just another way of playing fantasy baseball, really. It's really fun to collect these. I mean, they're virtual cards, but to collect them, build the teams, all sorts of different iterations. This is a nice little bronze pack, or bronze laden pack. If it was one of your first 6 packs, because you get 6 free packs to start, you're guaranteed to get 1 gold player, and that's, you know, you're gonna make your team. So to get 3 flashback bronzes like this, a Robinson Cano, that would be a nice starter pack. Alright, pardon me. We're halfway home. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. I've gotten like 10 Logan Allens since I said something about him. John Baker. I love that John Baker got immortalized. Alright, tell you what we're probably going to do here. We're going to split this up into 2 YouTube parts, or do I finish it on Twitch? You guys are saying, well, I'm watching the video now. Finish it here, idiot. While the people who might be watching it on Twitch at this very moment are saying, I'm glad that he saved some for Twitch. No, I'll tell you what, I think we can finish it here and still have a reasonable time for a video. I'm trying to be mindful of that. I appreciate y'all giving me your time and watching through videos. But I don't want to disrespect the time either. But so what we'll do, I said we would do this at the 50 mark. We'll go to the pack animation. Or no. I think it's if you do this. No, instant. I think it's instant. They all 6 emerge and flip at once. Yeah. So it's a little bit more fast paced that we're looking for the backs of the cards. But it'll get us through here. Hopefully we pull some dimes. Carlos Silva, amazing command. Or control, whatever. That dude would not walk anybody. Here, hit it. I just don't want to walk you. Okay, I guess I'll hit it. It's gonna be a home run. I don't care. I do not want to walk you. Okay, fine. Fine. On 3-1, you piped one down the middle that I obliterated. I didn't walk you though. Yeah, but I mean, okay, I'll stop. Since switching to this mode, we have not gotten anything. Oh, there's a silver, but it's not Lance Johnson. It was Jairo Diaz. Good old Don Stanhouse. I say that as if I know who it is. I don't. I do know Darren Lewis. Like, not personally. Oh, shit. Let's go. Oh, yes. That's a nice pull right there. Bill Foster from the Negro League set. That's a really nice pull. Happy with that for sure. I think I've got 4 or 5 Negro League cards now. There's a pretty big set, but you can get some pretty good stuff if you can collect a bunch of them. It'll take time, but hopefully I can get a good number before having to turn to the market. Tom Seaver, noise. Keep the heat coming now after the Bill Foster. Oh, there's a gold. Zoilo Versailles? Dave Dravecki. He had a really sad story the way things went for him. I believe he had to get his arm amputated. Really tough stuff. I remember that from my childhood. I think I remember that properly. Jeff Musselman, what a name. What a name. Got all of those, I bet. Chuck Dressen, you're not good enough to hang out. We're going to the next one, sorry. Mark Leiter, Jerry May, cool. Need teal. Let me see that glistening teal there. Nope. All dark and dull. Black and brown. Now the 100 cards. Actually, I pulled one this year and I don't remember what it looked like. It was Christian Yelich. But previous years, the 100 cards, the back sort of looked like the iron a little bit. Except there's like some gold foiling. Oh, Brant Brown. Why aren't you Lance Johnson? Had some gold foiling that obviously signified it, but you look at it initially like, oh, it's not. Oh, wait. Take you a moment. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me I'm only getting one diamond out of this. I mean, we got 24 more packs. Let's not panic. It can come in a burst. Joe Garagiola. It can come in a burst starting now. Whoa, double silver. But still not Lance Johnson. Or Jose Ramirez or Nathan Eovaldi. Take anyone from my set, really. Obviously, I like them all. I picked them. Raisel Iglesias. I don't have time for you right now, Raisel. I'm sorry. Danny Santana, you're not Lance Johnson. Go away. Joe Kelly, not Lance Johnson. Bye. Vic Derensberg. I feel like I remember that name, but I'm not sure. It could be just one of those things where I'm like, I remember all these names from the 90s, but you're just like, can you though? Or you're just kind of implanting that memory after the fact. I saw teal. Thor again? Okay, like, come on. You know, I'm okay. Like I said, pulling a live series that doesn't go for a ton, but of the same guy. I'd rather get Lance Johnson. And he's only a silver. Unbelievable. George Springer. One more gold. Hannes Wagner. Oh my god, I already had this card. I didn't know. It's a duplicate. 104 defense. Can't hit for anything by 1914, but hey, guess what? Not Lance Johnson. You're basic. Come on. Al Albert. Cool Tigers logo. Never heard of him. Is that Al Albuquerque's dad? And they extended their name later? Is that how being a father works? You add on to your last name? I don't know. Mike Soroka, let's go. Bill Buckner before things went awry. Boston did him dirty. Oh, more teal. Chris Hoyles, let's go. Oh, I definitely remember Chris Hoyles. He was a fantasy beast in my 10-team AL only, where you had to have 2 catchers. Chris Hoyles was well sought after. Okay, I dig that. I definitely dig that card. That's really nice. I'm happy with that for sure. So we've got 3 diamonds, a bunch of gold. I don't know how many. So many golds I can't even keep count. How could I possibly be expected to keep up with the amazing gold rush that's coming through? Alright, switching to this mode definitely made it a lot better. Another Logan Allen. Cool. Silver. Brandon Lau. I like you. Don't get me wrong. But you're not Lance Johnson. Get out of my face. One more. Crap on a crutch. Didn't pull anybody from my set. Let's do this. Since that new way sped things up a bit, we're just approaching the 30-minute mark, which is still a little bit lengthy, but it's a nice juicy pack opening. Let's bust 5 golds real quick. See if we Getting heat out of that. Give me Hung Ji Kuo. Storm Davis. Remember him because of the name Storm. See some silver. Idiots. People want them. Wrong silver. Oh, Jeff Nelson. Jeff Nelson and 5 irons. Yikes. Shohei. Already got him, but he is a monster. He can't hit and pitch in this, so does make him very valuable in that Victor Carrot team. Alright. Guys, you talked me into it. I can hear you yelling at your computers. Please do 5 more gold packs. Okay, fine. Jeez, I will. It's a bad idea, but we're trying to get my goals. We're trying to get some set cards. Hal Trotsky. Cool, cool. Cool. David Price and Vlad. Okay, I'll take double. You give me double dose, you know. Makes it easier to... Makes the live series... Oh my God! Oh! 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 Calvin Gutierrez! I can't... But no! Jackie Robinson! Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Holy crap. Holy crap. Not only was it a 100, it was a Jackie Robinson. There's my new second baseman. Holy freaking crap. Now, you guys know, there's one benefit of me not editing my videos. You know I didn't just put this at the end to get you to the end. This is the end. I'm doing 2 more packs and I'm done. And this is when we get Jackie Robinson. Holy crap. Bill Scouron. Oh my, I mean, we're just popping these two like it doesn't matter. Like it almost doesn't matter who comes out. Double gold though. Kuroda. I saw Dodgers. I got excited because I have 2 Dodgers in my set. 3 actually, but one's a diamond. I did get pretty excited there. Holy cow. Let me get to that, Jackie. Just 1 sec. Just to do due diligence. Cool way to spell Lance. Dang. 25K? Bruh. First one out on the market. 25K. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Come on. Come on, I want it, but like... Getting all my cards doesn't even like... create a collection or anything. Ooh, that'd be cool if it did. Chris, just saying. Super greedy. Weasels his way into a content drop, then starts demanding other things to be done with it. What a piece of garbage I am. Alright, just want to check a few of them. Let's go to the madness. Mike Fires, get out of here, dude. How do I deactivate him? Get the heck out of here. Oh, I'm still... Oh, there it is. Activate it. Oh. Holy crap, this card is so good. Oh my God. Frankie Frisch, you looking over your shoulder with your 305 OBP? You should be. Marcus Semien. I don't really know how you're still on this team in any capacity, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Thank you for your services. Hey, go. Yo, Jackie, you busy? What is up? Let's go. Oh my God. I seriously, I cannot believe that. I truly cannot believe that. Does that fit you? How's that work for you? And then again, some lefties. Stanky killing lefties. Frisch. Oh, God. That's what's killing him. Lefties just eating him alive. Yeah, I guess it's getting a little light there. Well, that's okay. How about one of the most legendary players of all time replaces you? Does that work? Holy cow. Well, there it is, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out the first pack opening ever on my channel. I had no idea that it would have this great of results. To be honest, I was kind of formulating a wind down of like, hey, you know, we pulled a few cool things, talked about some players, blah, blah, blah. Jackie takes the show. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like on this one. Let me know if you are interested in more pack openings, whether it's OOTP or MLB The Show. There won't always be 100 packs like this. This was in celebration of the new set coming out and everything. But thank you again so much for watching. Peace.